Hi everybody, my name is Evanson from Uniworld Boutique River Cruises, and I'm thrilled to be here today with Claire Rose from Seabourn. Hello, Claire.
Hi Lee, how are you?
I'm fantastic, thank
Good.
you. And we're here today to talk to you, our valued guests, about an incredible partnership we are thrilled to talk about for 2027, which is the combination of Uniworld and our Venice program with Seabourn. Now, I'm sure many of you know already, hopefully, some of you have booked on our 2026 departure, but due to popular demand, we have relaunched this for 2027. Now, it's still going to be with Uniworld's Supership La Venezia, but for 2027, it's even more exciting in the fact that we've got a new combination on Seabourn Ovation. Is that right, Claire?
Yes, so Seabourn Ovation will be sailing our Mediterranean departures in 2027. So she's a beautiful ship and lends herself really nicely to this combination.
So, over the next 5 or 10 minutes, we want to tell you why this is the perfect combination between luxury river and luxury ocean. And we've got two thrilling new itineraries to talk about. So, Claire, can you tell us a little bit more about Seabourn Ovation and the experience on board?
Yeah, absolutely. So Seabourn Ovation is a beautiful yacht style ship. So she's large in terms of the space and the public areas, but feels really intimate and a really friendly, warm and welcoming space. So Ovation, we're an all-inclusive brand, so everything you need is taken care of. And Seabourn Ovation, that is from fine dining restaurant, casual dining venues. You've got an open bar policy from when you step on board the ship. You're greeted with champagne in your suite. I did say suite. We will talk about those shortly, but we are an all suite brand as well. And the best thing about it is you're sharing that space with no more than 600 other people. She has 300 suites. So big ship, big heart, but it feels intimate and friendly and a really, really comfortable space.
And you do have a plethora of dining options on board. Is that correct, Claire?
We do, yeah. So aside from the restaurants I've just mentioned, Seabourn Ovation also has a dedicated sushi restaurant, which is absolutely delicious and definitely a highlight you want to visit during your cruise.
And with Uniworld as well, we know when we look at these two brands together, the culinary that we can offer is first class. Now, we're going to talk through some of the different areas on Seabourn Ovation before going into the itineraries themselves.
Yeah, so I mentioned the great spaces, and that also starts outdoors. So we have a beautiful sun deck on Ovation, lovely sparkling pools, jacuzzis. We have casual dining out there as well, and a bar service. You've got gelato, think champagne, caviar. Everything you need is taken care of, and you can just soak up some Mediterranean sunshine sat around that pool, which I think sounds glorious.
That's perfect. The time of year we're operating these itineraries in June 2027 as well, Claire. I can be sure this is going to be one of the most popular parts of the ship.
Definitely. Definitely. The spaces are lovely. And there are also little hidden quiet spots. So we've got another pool on the back deck there, overlooking the wake of the ship. So again, lovely views, nice quiet space, somewhere to hide with a book maybe. And then some of these interior spaces. So the club is one of our venues whereby we'll have live music in there. There's a casino area, bar. We also have the grand salon where we host production style shows with our in-house cast. We'll have visiting entertainers. So there's lots of great entertainment and enrichment opportunities for you on board, as I say, those hidden quiet spots that you can hide with a book if you need to. And the observation lounge is again a lovely venue that's right at the top of the front of the ship. So if you want to go there for a pre-dinner drink or just to soak up the views, we tend to have lounge style music up there. So we'll have a pianist, for example, of an evening, which makes it a really, really lovely space to sit and relax.
Absolutely stunning. I love these spaces and look at the suite. I mean, this surely must be one of the upgraded suites, Claire. Can you tell us a little bit more
So
about this?
yeah, you'll be delighted to know we're an all suite brand, as I mentioned. So our entry level suites are veranda suites, and you will
Wow.
have a living area like this, plus the most comfortable bed. I kid you not, the beds are amazing. Marble bathroom, separate bathtub, shower cubicle, double sinks, walk-in closet, fluffy bathrobe, slippers, all of that good stuff. Your mini bar in your suite will be stocked with your preferences on arrival. So you tell us what you like to drink, and we'll have those in the fridge and in the bar ready for you. So they are beautifully appointed spaces. And every single suite on Seabourn Ovation comes with a private veranda. So it doesn't matter whether you're booking entry level or an elevated suite grade, you will have those beautiful sea views that you can enjoy out on your own private veranda.
Incredible. So let's have a look at the itinerary. So this is the first one. It's called The Wonders of the Adriatic and the Venetian Lagoon. So this is a 16-day itinerary operating in June 2027. And this itinerary actually starts with the Seabourn Ovation cruise first, Claire, doesn't it? So guests will be flown into Athens and then they'll board that beautiful ship. And these are some of the incredible destinations that guests will go to along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. This itinerary, you've got 8 nights at sea on board Seabourn Ovation, and we're visiting places like Nafplion, which is a small Grecian town with a Venetian fortress. We then head to Kotor in Montenegro, which is a beautiful inland waterway. They say it's the most southerly fjord, but it's actually a submerged river canyon. Beautiful views, and a stunning sail in and sail out. Then we head through to a couple of Croatian islands. So we go to Korčula and we go to Hvar in Croatia. And then we head to Vodice, or Šibenik for Vodice, which is again a beautiful architecture, lovely historic churches, and you can visit from there the Krka National Park with the waterfalls. And then we finish the itinerary in Koper, which is in Slovenia, which again, another really interesting place to tick off the list. And again, this stunning scenery all up the Adriatic before heading into Fusina for Venice.
That is incredible. So from there, guests will be transferred from Seabourn Ovation, taken on board the beautiful super ship La Venezia with Uniworld. And over the next 7 nights and 8 days, you're going to have VIP experiences in Venice and also the ability to visit some of these beautiful islands in the Veneto region. The highlight of this is, of course, on board our super ship La Venezia, which just has a capacity of 126 guests maximum, 3 beautifully appointed restaurants, and one of my favourite places, Claire, I do, when you cruise into Venice, is being here on the top deck with a glass of wine in hand and taking in the views of this spectacular city. It really is quite unique and special. And also, if guests don't want to have the fine dining option, they can have a stone-baked pizza made to order in Cello's Pizzeria, which is also included as well. But the itinerary has got lots of highlights. This is one of the beautiful areas to dine on board. This is Relato's, our fine dining restaurant, where there'll be sommelier present to match the best regional wines, ultra all-inclusive with Uniworld on board. And you'll have this incredible culinary experience as you cruise along, trying in different venues over the next 7 nights and 8 days. The ship itself is beautifully appointed, very Venetian in its style, and we have some incredible VIP experiences as well. So on day 2, we take guests to St. Mark's Basilica, not during the day when it's busy and overcrowded. We go at night as a private after-hours experience where they illuminate the Basilica just for Uniworld guests. Other highlights over those 7 nights and 8 days is the ability to actually stay on the island of Burano. So we cruise to the island of Burano. We've now got our own private dock here, and we cruise and stay here overnight, which is an absolute treat within itself. So it's an incredible itinerary full of engaging and cultural experiences. You can even learn the art of rowing a gondola. And I think it's a lovely combination of really exploring Venice in depth, but having that beautiful Adriatic coastal cruise with Seabourn at the beginning. And also you get that time to explore on your own terms as well. But we do have another one. This is the best of Italy, Croatia and Malta. This is also operating in June. It's 16 days, but this starts in Venice first, with Uniworld first for a Venice 7-night, 8-day cruise. And then guests will be transferred to Seabourn Ovation, and then they'll take this amazing Seabourn cruise, won't they, Claire?
Yeah. So on this one, we're joining Seabourn Ovation in Fusina and sailing down the Adriatic. So we head to Rovinj first in Croatia, which is a beautiful little town with cobbled streets, Venetian architecture. It does look very Venetian, actually. It's a beautiful place to visit. Then again, we're visiting one of the islands. We go down to Vis Island off the coast of Croatia. It's about 30 miles off the coast. It's one of the most westerly islands, actually, and a UNESCO site. Then we head down to Valletta in Malta, which, if you know your history, there's a really rich history in Malta, particularly wartime, but you can go back much, much further than that if you want to. And again, a really interesting city to have a look around. We then head to Sicily, to Taormina for Giardini Naxos, where there are beaches nearby if you want to soak up some sunshine, Italian food, little towns, but you've also got those stunning views of Mount Etna from there. And then we head to the Italian island of Lipari before heading up the coast of Italy to Sorrento, which again, if you know Italy, Sorrento is one of my absolute favorites. Gorgeous old town, stunning location in the Bay of Naples with Mount Vesuvius in the background. And if you love your shopping and if you love your limoncello, this is absolutely the place to go and have a wander and pick up some souvenirs. And then we end our cruise in Civitavecchia, ready to fly home from Rome.
That sounds absolutely incredible. And I'm staggered at the price. So to do this 16-day itinerary with Seabourn and Ovation, it's just leading in it's 6,749 per person. And that includes the veranda suite with Seabourn and a beautiful deluxe cabin with Uniworld with a Savoy bed, amazing onboard facilities on that ship, sailing with Seabourn as well. So as a lead-in, I think that is incredible value for money. And Claire, we do have the option as well to upgrade. You can upgrade to a veranda suite 2 with a French balcony, and also the penthouse suite. I mean, this is something quite unique and special.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's be honest, as we've said, every room on Seabourn Ovation is a suite, so you can't go wrong. The entry level V1 veranda suite, they have their verandas are part metal and part glass. So for the best views, you probably want to upgrade to a V2, but actually they're all pretty special. If you can indulge, then my recommendation would be to go for a penthouse suite. It doesn't need to be a special occasion, right? Just it's special enough being there. So treat yourselves. That would be my advice.
And that would be compared with a suite on Uniworld as well on the Supership 11X, which you can see is incredibly beautiful, and you would have the butler service included as part of that. So for both itineraries, either the 5th or the 6th of June, depending on which way you want to do and the destinations that you would like to go, you can see the price points here for the different levels of cabins and suites available. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's presentation. We will follow up with a PDF format of a digital brochure which goes into the itineraries in detail, and also some incredible video assets for you to look at as well. So a massive thank you for tuning into today's video on behalf of myself and Claire. And hopefully you've enjoyed it and it's educated you on this incredible experience of Uniworld and Seabourn.